I finally watched It Follows. It Follows came out in 2015 and is directed by David Robert Mitchell. Got that. Our main character, Jamie Height, goes on a date with a guy named Jeff. They have sex, and she finds out he passed on a demon monster thing to her, and the only way she can get rid of it or have it leave her alone is if she passes it to someone else. It Follows. What I liked about It Follows, I liked a lot. I love the score. The score, I would say, is probably the best thing about this movie. Well, and the cinematography. It's great. The color palette is really neat. I love the use of the sound design. The cinematography is very simple, yet very interesting. And I think that's definitely because of character blocking and the colors that they picked to use. It's all great. I love the use of sex, and usually in like slasher films or any horror film, sex equals death. It's usually, you know, people have sex, they die. I like how this movie still does the sex equals death, but in a newer way, if that makes any sense. I love the simplicity of the monster. It's invisible to people that don't have it, and the only people who can see it are people that do have it. And I like that. It's not a big crazy creature. It's a simple monster that can shapeshift. I appreciate we don't get a whole backstory of the monster. We don't know where it comes from. We don't know what it is. We just know it is here. This movie has a nice, deliberate pace. I don't know if I'd call it slow. I prefer deliberate because I think things happen only when they need to. And the characters, I like that the characters aren't dumb. They're actually trying to figure out how to solve this. And I like that. And there are no false jump scares. If there is a scare, it's intentional. And there are even some neat, like, I guess, anti-jump scares or just normal scares. Like, there's a great moment where a guy walks into a room, no music or nothing. It's just a dude just walks into a room that you don't expect. It's just great. It's great. This is a great movie. I think this is a really, really great movie. I can't believe I'm just now watching it. My only gripe with this movie is I think the friends are too quick to believe Jamie at first. Being that people that don't have it can't see it, why would you believe your friend is being chased by like a demon monster thing? I feel like in any other movie or in real life, you would just think your friend just lost their mind and are hallucinating. But in here, they're like, oh no, let's believe her, I guess. But I don't know. That's my only gripe. My only gripe. It doesn't break the movie or anything for me. I think this is a great movie. This movie reminds me a lot of that Doctor Who episode. I think it's Heaven Sent. It's Heaven Sent or Hell Bent, where the doctor is stuck in a labyrinth and he has to like run away from the veil and it can't touch him. That reminded me a lot of this. And now I'm thinking I should start reviewing Doctor Who. I might do that. I have read that this movie is a parable for STDs, pretty much how you only pass it to who you have sex with, and it could be a stranger or somebody you know. That's kind of neat. I also heard from the director, I read from the director, that he actually thought the movie was a kind of a metaphor about how we tend to ignore or push aside our problems with sex. And that's exactly what our characters have to do in this to avoid death, is they have to have sex. And I think that's a neat way to look at it too. This is a neat movie. I think this is a really good movie. I think this is how you use low budget. I think this is great. I recommend this movie to anyone, if you don't mind a slow burn, if you don't mind a big lack of gore, and if you don't mind there not being a crazy big monster, if you don't mind these things, I think you're going to be in for a great film. Yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. I really did. Really did. And that's it. Keep on watching anime. Keep on watching movies. Keep on doing you. All right. Bye-bye.